What's up, everybody? It's Monday, September 15th. Typically, I would put out an episode already at 5 o'clock this morning if I had it pre-recorded last week. I don't have anything pre-recorded. This is a kind of a spontaneous thing that I wanted to get out there. I wanted to get some information out there on a cool project that I'm working on. Coming up, first and foremost, though, I want to take care of a little business and just remind the people, Chiefs Nation, that they just fell again to the Mighty Eagles yesterday on September 14th. In the last three contests, Eagles 3 wins, Chiefs 0. That would include the Super Bowl. I have my Eagle shirt on right now. My whole family is bleeding green today. I missed the fourth quarter. I heard it was pretty good. But fly, Eagles, fly. On the opposite, I did hear that the Dallas Cowboys won yesterday, which breaks my heart. I probably hate it more when the Cowboys win than when the Eagles lose. But you guys beat the Giants, so if there's any Cowboys fans listening there, I wouldn't go beating your chest. You basically gave up 40 points to the Giants, which is nothing to brag about. But a win's a win. I guess you guys got that going for you. But this isn't a sports podcast. This is a Let's Be Better First Responders podcast. And so I'm going to tell you right now about something that I found out yesterday that's pretty cool. And this is a project that I'm working on. Sheena Cortner sent out a text yesterday about I'm going to pull it up online here so that I get everything about it correct. This is an event happening on October 11th in West Des Moines. It's called the Shields Folds of Honor Iowa Ruck of Remembrance. Okay, it's going to happen Saturday, October 11th in West Des Moines, presumably at the Shields location as the start and the end. But what this is this is a Ruck event. There's I'll put the link to the website in the show notes. Let me get to the homepage first. Not what I want. Here we go. Yep. All right, October 11th, the event info. So what can happen is you can sign up to do one of three events. You can do a 5K ruck that starts at 9:30. You can do a 10K ruck that starts at 9, or you can do a 20K ruck. And so let's define what a ruck is. A ruck is basically a walk with a weighted backpack, not a white girl weighted vest like what you see going around suburbia. Although I'm sure that qualifies. Like if you don't have a ruck, please bring your weighted vest. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying the definition of a ruck is usually a weighted backpack. And then the 20K, if I didn't already mention, starts at 7 a.m. The reason that is because they want all the rucks to kind of finish around the same time. So everything is scheduled to end around 11:30. What this is, so there's a registration fee unless you're a first responder or active military, and then there's a code that you can get on the website to register for free, and they'll waive that. It's a $35 registration fee, and what that does is cover incidentals as far as what it takes to run the event. The majority of this event and what it does is it's to generate revenue to make scholarships for kids of fallen first responders and military. Okay. So giving back. So why I'm interested in it? Well, Malcolm Cortner, obviously friend of the show, fallen first responder. His wife has entered and she's going to do the 5K. Sent this out in a group text and said, hey, if anybody's interested and wants to do that. And so I looked it up and immediately was like, yeah, man, checked my schedule, 100%. Signed up for the 20K. If they'd only given me a 5K and a 10K option, I'd have done the 10K. But since they threw the 20K out there, I'm in. And so what this does is throughout the course, for those that have donated, or not for those who have donated, for sponsors of the event who have paid money, they're going to put a poster up of a first responder. So the Des Moines Fire Department, for example, has paid the bill to have a poster of Malcolm and his little story at some point along the course. Where that is, I don't know. I'll find it, obviously. But and then the bulk of it is how they generate their money is they ask for donations. So what I was able to do through my registration is I was able to create a fundraiser page under the Shift Change podcast name. And I've been able to attach that to friends and family social media. I don't really have a big social media presence, soliciting donations. So what that looks like is this, is I have so when I put it out yesterday, I had a minimum goal of $100, and I was going to be like, well, if I can just put out something to work, maybe everybody from work throw in $5 or $10 and we get $100. Within minutes, we had $300. And so what that looked like was I had a minimum goal that I wanted to reach of $100, but we already had 300. So I thought actually my wife thought maybe if people saw that, they'd be like, well, you don't need to reach your goal anymore, man, because you've got it. So we're not going to donate. I was able to go in there and edit that. And now my new goal to raise money is $1,000. That money goes to, obviously, in a kitty. It doesn't go specifically to Malcolm, I don't think, or his family, but goes into a kitty, and then they generate scholarships after that for people in the state of Iowa, for people who qualify, children of fallen, disabled, military, or first responders. So pretty cool event. And then, so the people that register, all we do is basically just ruck for however the distance is that you signed up for. So there's no, like, I'm not asking for $1 for every kilometer I ruck or anything like that. Like, the donations are just, you can donate whatever you want. If you want to donate $5 or $100, it doesn't matter. Like, a donation is a donation. And please, this is not me. Like, if you feel called to donate, then donate. And if you don't feel called to donate, there's no harm done here. Like, this is, and if I'm broke too, man, like, I get it. So, I'm not asking for anything other than to do what you're called to do. But just know, if we exceed the goal, it's okay. We can keep adding on to that goal. And so I've been able to get a rucksack. It's a backpack. We're just going to load it. So the specifics of the event are, I think, and this isn't tied to anything like hard, right? Like, they're not going to weigh your pack and make sure you have the appropriate amount of weight in it. If you're above 150 pounds body weight, the ruck weight is 30 pounds. So I'm going to carry 30 pounds on my back for 20 kilometers, which is 12 and a half miles. And then under 150 pounds body weight, I think the weight is 20 pounds, which fits perfectly with the Suburban weight vest that you see running around up and down your streets. And for the CrossFitters out there, the weight vest, the weight plates. The only reason I'm not using that vest is because, like, a true ruck is all the weight on your back. And if I do that with the weight vest, then it pulls down and it will literally choke me. Like, I've tried to ruck with my weight vest, but there's nothing in the rules that says you can't just show up in your CrossFit plate carrier and do the walk. There's zero rules as far as that goes. I'm just saying the standard of the event, if you are to do it how it's written, is 5K, 10K, 20K, 30 pounds if you're 150 pounds or heavier, and under 150 pounds is 20 pounds. So it's going to happen in West Des Moines. I'm going to put a link to the website. So if you're interested in registering, you can register yourself and just walk. You can register your family. People under 18 can do it as long as they're registered underneath an adult. Presumably it'll be taking part on the bike trail in West Des Moines somewhere. And I'm sure that the 20K will be a loop of some sort of route. Because just from experience, I know that there's connecting bike trails and stuff that go around Shields across 74th Street, or Jordan Creek Parkway, as you youngins call it. Outside of that, I don't have any much else to add to it. It looks like the list of heroes to be remembered as of 9/15/25. So as of today, Mike Broderick, Malcolm Cortner, and Brian Stokes. I don't know the other two gentlemen. I just know that Malcolm is specifically listed on here to be honored, so that is why obviously I am doing it. Certainly doing it for all the other men and women, but specifically for Malcolm, and that's why I'll be rucking. All the 5K, 10K, 20K routes will be in the same area. there's a question and answer section if you really want to know the what for. If you're looking to donate, on the front of the page, it'll say donate, and you can click down and it'll say donate. And then you can do a general donation, or underneath it says search fundraisers. The fundraisers are not necessarily so you can search my show name and you can look. There's actually a running total right now going, and they're going to name the top fundraiser. The top fundraisers get prizes, sure. Right now we're in third place with $350. I will put a link out in the show notes that will direct you specifically to my page and to my fundraiser page. And so I don't see any of the proceeds. Like, I'm not getting any money from this. Please, you're not donating money to me. You're donating money to the event for the scholarships through my platform. So I've been given a very, very small platform to use to promote this, and I'm going to obviously use it. So just because my channel is the sponsor doesn't mean I'm receiving any money. I am $0 from this deal. It's just a place for you to go to click the donate button, and then obviously it's keeping score of which fundraiser, as we call it, is collecting the most amount of money. So it's fun. Again, you don't have to, if you're not called to do it, don't do it. If you don't want to donate, but you want to ruck, show up. Let's ruck. It's going to be cool. Pick your distance, do your thing, and let's have a good time for a good cause. I'm super excited about it because it gives me something to focus on. I can load my pack up right now and go for a ruck if I want to, and it gives me something to do. Today was the first day of the Service Cup, so that's an online CrossFit competition I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you, day one went real good. I felt pretty good. I didn't get time capped. I'm not gonna tell you my score. You'll have to find it on the leaderboard. But I didn't get time capped, and I thought that was a big deal, considering that I'm not necessarily in 100% competition shape. But I was able to complete it RX. Everything went good. Thought I was going to hack up along, but we made it through it. So that's really it for this week. It's short and sweet. Just wanted to raise awareness. I will put links in, obviously, like I said, in the show notes. I will also cut and paste the story that I wrote on my donation page about why we're doing what we're doing. Full disclosure, yes, AI helped me. It's too useful of a tool for me to try to articulate my thoughts. I think there's a time and place for that, but yes, AI revised this document. So if you pick up on that, that is 100% true. I'm certainly believe in that technology. I'll put that, and I'll cut and paste the story into the show notes. So the show description will be basically the call to action for donating to the Folds of Honor Iowa Ruck of Remembrance. So thanks for listening. Thanks for donating. And again, there's no guilt. If you're not called to donate, 100% get it. I'm on your team. Like, I'm not asking, I'm just raising awareness. And if you guys want to do some rucking, show up on October 11th at 7:00. That's when I'm going to get in line. Almost forgot. Here's a big one. Whatever money I raise, Sheena Cortner is going to match. So right now, she's on the hook for $350. So that's going to raise the total donation to $700. But whatever we raise on my end, she said that she would cut a check and match that. So that's a big deal. Good opportunity for some kids to get scholarships. Malcolm's actually got a scholarship in his name, but it's for a Winterset high school kid, I believe, and it's going to be an annual thing, and it's great. This event is going to give other kids an opportunity to apply for scholarships to use towards their education. So let's do it. Let's get together on October 11th and at 7:00, and let's go walk around the bike trail together with a bunch of weight on our back, and let's do some hard things. So, all right, everybody, thanks for listening. I look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you October 11th. Work hard, be kind.